What's up, everyone? Today, I want to get on here and talk about a big mistake that I see a lot of people doing, and that is trying to find spirit within this physical matter. You know, I see a lot of people where they're like, they want to start eating good and, they're focusing on like working out and stuff. The truth is, eating good and training and all that, yeah, that's good, but you're not gonna find spirit through something physical. People think just because they're vegan or they eat kale and spinach and all that, and they're eating real good, that they're spiritual or something like that. But your diet does not determine your spiritual growth. It does not determine your awareness. It does not, it doesn't determine your connection with your creator. And don't get me wrong, guys. I'm a health freak. I love eating healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all about diet. And if you guys know me by now, you know that I really like putting in the work and I really like eating healthy. But I even had to tell myself that I'm not going to become spiritually enlightened and, higher state of consciousness based off what I eat. You know what I'm saying? That might help me, raise my energy a little bit. That might help me get certain information, but that's not going to really connect me with spirit. You know what I'm saying? I got the superfood smoothies. I'm not even going to get into it. You know what I'm saying? I got the different supplements, but it's like, I eat good, but that doesn't have nothing to do with my spirituality. You know what I'm saying? I work out every single day. You know what I'm saying? I got a six pack. But I'm not even trying to brag about myself or anything like that. But what I'm trying to say is that this physical did not give me the connection that I had. You know what I'm saying? I didn't find spirit in the physical. And I'm still, searching for spirit. And I'm still learning how to make that deeper connection. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still, I still haven't reached true enlightenment. I still have a long way to go. I still have many steps. I know some information. I'm not going to lie. I've been putting it out there. But, I still have a long way to go. I still have a lot of lessons to learn. I'm not going to tune into my ego and say that I know it all. I'm not going to tune into my ego and say I'm in the highest state of consciousness. No, man. I have to grow. I have to, I have lessons that I need to learn. And one of those lessons is realizing that this physical matter is not going to take me to those higher states of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Working out and tapping into the physical is part of the Trinity, yes. But if I'm putting that first, if I'm putting all of my energy into the physical, then I'm not going to get anywhere. A lot of people, they stress on the physical things that they don't have. They stress over money. They stress over, food. They stress over, like, even spiritual tools and stuff. People stress that they don't have the crystals and the incense and stuff. But it's like, you don't even need that stuff, man. All of the power, all of the love, all of the energy is inside of you. It's within yourself. When you start to look within and tap into your spirit, you're going to realize that this physical really does not matter. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you're living in this experience. So yeah, it does matter to a degree. You still have to navigate through it and you still have to make certain choices. But in the bigger picture, the physical is only a small part of the picture. It's like you guys are tunneling yourselves and you're tunneling your vision to seeing only one part of reality or one side of reality, but you're not realizing that there's other realms that of information that you guys need to start tapping into. There's different dimensions within the mind, and then there's even the spiritual realms, which I still need to learn how to tap into and pretty much get information from there. Because it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still working on fully taming my ego and fully learning about all the different dimensions in the dream realms and the astral realms. You know what I'm saying? I still haven't made it to the spiritual realms yet. You know, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I have things to work on. But you guys have to humble yourself and realize that, you know, you can learn. You know, the learning does not stop. You know, just because you reach a certain level doesn't mean that you're better than anyone. Because you're not better than no one. Once you realize that, you know, this physical is really just a separate, you know, it's basically just a form of separation. You see, it's like we're all one. And you look at the bigger picture, we're all one, and we're all pretty much, you know, connected to that creator, to that spirit. But a lot of people, they can't see it like that. You know, they think that, you know, we're in separate bodies and, you know, we have separate emotions and all that, that we're not connected. But we are connected. We are truly, you know, one. And when you guys realize this, it's going to change your life. It's going to change your life to realize that we're all pretty much part of the same piece. You know, we make the bigger picture together. And basically, it's like, you know, when I shine, you shine. So we got to work together. And I talked about in my last video that, you know, not hiding from spirit, you know, tapping into your spiritual community is a very important thing. You know what I'm saying? If you want to tune into the physical, then tune to your spirit family in the physical. You know, when the spirit family is doing meetups or they're doing different hangouts and stuff, then that's the time where you want to communicate with them in the physical while you're here. But most people, they don't even do that, because eventually you could get to the point where you're tapping into the grids and you can communicate with them in the dream realms and the different astral realms and stuff. But it's like you guys are not even connecting with your spirit family in the physical realm, let alone even the spiritual realm, because a lot of people haven't even reached there yet. So basically what I'm trying to say in this video is don't let the physical blind you, because, you know, I even had to meditate on that because I'm a health freak. You know, I love eating good. You know, that's my life. You know what I'm saying? I love diet. I love cleansing. I love eating those high-vibing foods that get me charged up. But that is not everything. That is only a small piece. And I had to realize that if I'm putting too much energy and too much focus and too much attention and too much, you know, pretty much just like attention to food and the physical, that I'm not putting my Trinity in motion correctly. Because I should have 100% focus on my spirit. You know, spirit should be the number one priority. To make that connection with spirit, to trust spirit. You know, when you're doing your different rituals throughout the day, make sure that you're putting spirit first. Because, you know, it's okay if you might have to miss a workout or something if it's to do something spiritual. You know what I'm saying? If you have to meditate and, you know what I'm saying, put spirit over the physical. Or, you know, even try to do both. You know, that's what I've been doing too, you know, with maintaining my time. Because, you know, sometimes it might be hard to, you know, put in the work spiritually, mentally, and physically. So one thing you could do is learn how to apply all of them at once. You know, for example, while you're working out, you could do certain visualizations to help you build up certain chi. You know, like me, for example, I go out in nature and I ground myself in the, you know, I put my feet on the sole and I ground myself, and I might do like squats, you know, working on my legs, or I might do some calf raises, and then I might use my visualization to imagine the energy going into my legs and, you know, different things like that. So it's like I'm using, you know, my imagination, and I'm applying not only the physical but also my spirit and mind all in one. So that's just like something to think about. You know, don't let the physical, you know, lead you into the wrong direction. And remember that, you know, this is a spiritual journey. You know, we're spiritual because we have to learn how to connect with spirit. It's not about diet. It's not about freaking benching or push-ups or pull-ups. It's none of that. That's part of the journey, but that is not the destination. That is not where we're pretty much headed. We're headed to spirit. We're headed to that love. We're headed to the heart. That crystal heart. That's where we're headed. We're headed to that immortal status. So if you guys want to get there, because I'm taking the journey there, and I'm not giving up. I'm having that discipline. But if you guys want to come along with me and the spirit family there, then you guys got to really start putting in the work, really start putting in that 100% to your spirit and B44 real to spirit. So that's pretty much it. Let's keep turning up. Times 3.